Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Like the title suggests, this week's video is another small boobs video. If you're a regular viewer of my channel, you already know that this channel is all about you. This channel is dedicated to all small-chested and skinny girls out there. Over the past year, I have done a lot of videos about confidence tips, styling tips, dating tips for girls with small chest. But I just realized that I've never done a video about the perks of having a small chest, which there are so many. So in this video, I will talk about 20 perks of having a flat chest. I'm so excited, so let's dive right into the video. So the first benefit of having a flat chest is that you don't need to wear a bra. So if you look at me right now, I am not wearing a bra. In fact, I have given up bras for the past 3 years and I never looked back. So I will insert some pictures and videos here so you can see that in all of these outfits, I'm not wearing a bra whatsoever. And it's a great feeling. Like people wouldn't notice, people wouldn't see my nipple because what comes with a flat chest is that I have very small nipple, like they tiny. So even when I don't wear a bra, they are not noticeable at all, except for when, you know, I'm aroused or when it's really cold, and maybe you can see a little bit, but most of the time they are invisible. So as a flat-chested girl, that's the #1 perk that I love about having no chest. I can just give up bra completely and just feel so comfortable, so freeing. On top of that, I don't have to spend money on buying new bras, or you know, bras can get so expensive sometimes, and I'm happy that I don't have to like spend money on that anymore. Yeah, once you go bralettes, you never look back. So the second perk of having a flat chest is that I don't have to worry about sagging breasts in the future. I think that my chest will still look the same if I'm 50 or 60 or 70. Maybe there may be more wrinkle, but overall, I think that the shape will stay the same because what makes the breast sag over time is gravity, right? And as you get older, you lose more muscle tissue and your skin also get less elastic over time. So the larger your breasts are, the more likely they are to sag when you get older. And because I have no chest whatsoever, they will just stay the same no matter how old I get. I think that that will definitely a perk that I will grow to appreciate more and more as I get older. So the third benefit of having a small chest is that it's so easy to run, to exercise, to move around, and I never have to worry about my boobs bouncing up and down or just, you know, get in the way when I exercise or when I'm doing like physical stuff. I think that some of us small-chested girls may take this for granted because we never have to think about it, right? But when I talk to bigger-chested girls, that is one of the things that they complain about the most because it's so hard for them to run and to buy a good sports bra that keep their chest in place and not constantly bouncing up and down. So yeah, I think that is definitely something that we should appreciate more, and it's a blessing, you know, to be able to run and exercise comfortably and freely with a small chest. Number 4, this is my favorite, okay? So with a flat chest, it's just so easy for me to lie or sleep on my stomach, and most girls with bigger chests can't do that. So, you know, it's just, life just seems easier for us, honestly. So the next part that I want to talk about is the fact that we can wear whatever type of clothing that we want. We can wear dresses or tops with low cut or backless and still look appropriate and elegant while doing that. While a lot of big-chested girls might shy away from those items because those items may make them look too overly sexual or inappropriate. So I love the fact that we can show as much cleavage as we want and still look elegant doing so. So the next benefit of having a flat chest is that we don't have to deal with back pain. So this is actually very foreign for me because I've never experienced any back pain whatsoever because of my chest, but I know that a lot of big-chested girls complain about back pain because sometimes the back cannot, like their body cannot support the weight of their chest. I'm just grateful that I don't have to deal with that, and I think that we should all be grateful for that as well, because I just feel like it's so easy for us to take a lot of things for granted, like the fact that it's so easy for us to exercise, the fact that we can sleep on our stomach, and no sagging and no back pain. I think back pain is a major thing. Like, you don't want to deal with unwanted pain in your body, right? We never think about our health or like how our body is feeling in general, but we only grow to be aware of that when we're sick or we experiencing pain. And I think that, you know, it's definitely something that we should appreciate and not take for granted. I know that I sound like a broken record, but most of the time it's just the power of shifting your perspective from focusing on what's not good about having a flat chest and, you know, what society think about it, but focus on the positive side of it. Focus on the benefits that come with it. And that's what I want to emphasize in this video, is that everything has both sides, and it's totally your power. It's totally in your power to choose which side you want to focus on. So let's just focus on the good, let's just focus on the positive, and let's just love all parts of us, all parts of our body, because everything about you is beautiful and it's wonderful and it's precious. So yeah, it's just my little pep talk. And let's move on to perk number 7, which is, I'm gonna look at my note again. Perk number 7 is that bralettes look beautiful on small chest. So I think that it's a known fact that bralettes look amazing on small chest. Somehow it just looks so elegant, so beautiful, so sexy at the same time, and I love it. There are so many options out there for bralettes, and I would love to make a video on bralettes for flat chest in the future. So if you want to see that video, make sure to comment and let me know. So the next perk of having small chest is that we look younger than our bigger chested counterparts. If I remove all the makeup and if I always just wear like minimal makeup, I think I look like 18 or 19, and I love the fact that I look younger than my age. You know, and I think that definitely my chest size is a factor that make people think that I look younger than my age. And I also think that I will grow to appreciate this more and more and more when I start to age. I may be 30, but I may still look like I'm in my 20s, or I may be in my 50s, but I still look like I'm in my 30s, maybe. Okay, so move on to our next perk, which is you don't attract unwanted attention from creepy men. I mean, there are creepy men everywhere. Like, I still receive a lot of weird DMs from guys and who fetishize small chest, and like, that's okay. But I think that the attention, the unwanted attention that I get is still minimal compared to the unwanted attention that maybe a more well-endowed woman may get online. I think that generally their bodies are more objectified by men, and they may receive a lot more unwanted attention from men, both online and in real life. Because of that, we may in fact be better off with a flat chest, so we don't have to deal with that as much. So be honest, when you look at me, do you look at my face first or do you look at my chest first? My face, right? So that leads me to the next perk of having a flat chest, is that when people look at you, they are more likely to pay attention to your face and, you know, your eyes and your features more than your chest and what your body looks like. And I can totally relate to this, because even me as a girl, when I look at thick girls or well-endowed women, I generally pay more attention to their curves, how their, you know, chest and how their butt look like, and less about their face. And I mean, it's not a bad thing, like, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad thing, but I just feel like when, you know, I communicate with someone, when I talk to someone, I'd rather have them talk to my face rather than my boobs, rather than staring at my curves. So I just feel like it's easier for us to form a more genuine connection with other people without them judging our bodies. The next perk that I want to mention is that there are certain types of clothing that are made for small-chested girls. Backless top, backless dresses, halter top, and oversized clothing all look great on small boobs. And overall, I just feel like we have more choices of clothing. Like, for me, I don't really shy away from any types of clothing. I feel like I can just put on anything and make it look elegant. Another perk of having small boobs that is not often talked about is that we never have to experience boob sweat or boob shaving. Obviously, for me, I never experienced that. I don't know how uncomfortable it is, but I understand that it's definitely a struggle for many big-chested girls. So yeah, you have it. Another reason for you to appreciate your small titties. And my next perk is that if you have to have bigger boobs for some reason, you can totally fake it. You can just wear push-up bra or padded bra and just transform in seconds, right? But for girls with bigger chests, I think it's really hard or nearly impossible for them to fake smaller chests, maybe through biting, but it'll be really uncomfortable, I think. But for us, I think that it's a bit easier for us to fake having bigger boobs just by wearing different types of bra. So yeah, in case that you need to have bigger boobs for some reason to fit better in certain type of clothing, then the option is there for you. So in a way, I do feel like we have the best of both worlds. Like, we can be free without wearing bras and embrace the appearance of small chest, and we can still fake having bigger boobs if we need to. So yeah, the next perk of having small chest is that you can wear shirts without worrying if the buttons will come together. Small breasts allow you to wear button-up shirts without any risk of creating little cracks between one button and another, and it just look good. Like I said in my previous points, it's just easier for us to wear all types of clothes, and we should really appreciate that. So the next benefit of having a flat chest is that you don't have to go through the pain of wearing bras with underwire if you don't want to. So I used to wear bras with underwire a long time ago, and it's a pain in the ass. It's the worst. I can still feel that suffocating feeling that it has on my boobs. And I'm just so thankful that I don't have to go through that again. This also brings me to the next perk, which is I can save money on bras, because I have, of course, forgo the idea of wearing bra for so long. I haven't purchased any new bras for a while. I only buy bralettes now, which is like a lot cheaper compared to bras. I feel like bralettes are like 1/3 or half the price of bra, and it's much cuter. So yeah, like I can save money on bras, and I feel like when I switch to bralettes, there are a lot more variants in styles, and I really enjoy that. So that's it for this week's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and please share this with a small chested girl that you know, because I think that it will help them so much. I know it because when I was younger, I just wanted someone who I can relate to and who talk about this topic, but no one on YouTube was talking about this topic whatsoever. So I'm being that girl for you all. You know, I don't mind talking about this topic. I don't mind talking about boobs and, you know, body and all that stuff, because I know that there are people out there who needs to hear this message, who needs to know that it's okay to have small boobs. There's nothing wrong with being skinny. There's nothing wrong with having no curves. We are still beautiful. We are still sexy in our very own way, and we shouldn't change ourselves to fit into society's standard of beauty. We define our own beauty. And like I said in the video, there are so many things to be proud of. There are so many good things about having small boobs, and we should all appreciate what we have, because what we have is amazing. Yeah, so this week's comment is from Jasmine Lake. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Even when you're not a small chested girl, that means so much to me that you still support me in my message. Thank you so much, and I just love you so much. I'm just like out of words right now. And thank you so much if you're still watching up to this point of the video. I'm so thankful for having you here. I love you, and till next time, love yourself, be kind to yourself, and treat others the same way. Okay, bye bye.